I'm just going to dump some stuff in there. What am I going to dump in there? So I want a little bit of binder. Gosh knows how much. I'm just guessing here. We'll see how this turns out in the end. I don't want too much binder because I'm going to have to stuff this sausage in the end. But I'm just going to take a wild guess. I'll say a tablespoon per pound. That's just a wild guess. 1 tablespoon per pound of meat. We're going to need some of the freshly made onion powder. I don't know. A tablespoon is probably a fair bit. No. Tablespoon for the 2 pounds. That's probably good. Summer savory. Can't go wrong. From Nova Scotia. Right on. I'll say, I don't know, about a tablespoon. In it goes. One of my favorite things these days, thyme. I'm going to take, I don't know, tablespoon. In it goes. Now, you need some salt in there. If you don't want to use something with nitrites, just use regular salt. Don't use iodized salt. That means table salt. You want to use kosher salt or sea salt or pickling salt. I know that this is about a teaspoon per pound. I'm going to use less than that. There's 1 teaspoon for 2 pounds, and I'll probably put, I'm just thinking about the amount of salt here. 1 pound of meat, 2 pounds of meat. I'm going to put another 1/4 teaspoon of this stuff in there. 1/4 teaspoon. That's probably going to be good for the moment. And we'll see how the newly repaired KitchenAid does at mixing this up. Alright, so I don't even know what I'm going for here. I don't know what I got. Well, I can see there I've got some frozen chunks of pork. So this wasn't ready to be processed into sausage yet. So I'm going to let that spin a bit more. Alright, I think that's the most I want to put in. Now I'm going to get my sausage stuffer and try to figure out how to use the darn thing. It's been 10 years. Alright, I'll do that. So what I got here is the basic attachments for my KitchenAid. In general, they're not the best things in the world, honestly. For any given item, I would sooner have the item itself rather than the KitchenAid attachment. But they work. So I'm going to use this as the fine meat grinder attachment. Put that on there. I think this is how this goes. That's my thick sausage stuffer. And put that all down on there. Alrighty. I think that's about it. And we'll take this off of here. Okay. Take that right out of there. Let's see what we get here. And this will go on here. That's interesting. What's up, buddy?
How are you doing?
I'm making sausage. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're watching me make sausage, I think. Let's see. Alright, so we jam it in there. It comes out here. Now, one of the things I read about making sausage, I don't even know how to do this. So let's see if we can figure it out. We're going to see if we can figure this whole thing out, boys and girls. What do I need? So the casings are all done up in salt. I don't even know what the hell to do with that, to be honest. Am I supposed to take the salt off or what? I'm going to dump it all in here. Alright, so here's what we're doing. Well, that doesn't look like sausage casings. I don't know what the hell that looks like. Doesn't look like sausage casings. It looks like a bunch of mangled stuff.
What is it? It's supposed to be sausage casings?
It's supposed to be, but it sure doesn't look like any sausage casings. Well, I don't think I'm going to be making sausage because these are not casings. These are...
What?
I don't know what they are, but...
You could just use them.
Well, you could if they were something that could be used, but...
Maybe you're supposed to bake them all together and use them as sausage casings.
No.
Wait, you peel them.
Oh, wait. Here is an intestine.
Oh, yeah, you put the sausage inside.
Well,
it's frozen, so it collapsed.
It's not frozen. Alright, so here's what I learned. One thing I learned.
Salt on it.
One thing I learned. There. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I need a little bit of oil in here so I can oil my thing up here. Just put a little bit in there. That's one thing I read is you got to oil this thing to make it travel more smoothly. I'm going to turn this off and replace my battery.
Hi.
Don't get in there. Look. So, like I said, I'm going to get all this stuff up from behind here and push that back all the way. This is one thing I don't like about the damn KitchenAid stuff, is that it's got the great big giant KitchenAid attached to it, and it's just unwieldy. So, we'll lube that up. Get it all lubed up. Alrighty. Now, we got some casing. Dude. Alright, let's see what we get up to here. If we can get that bad boy on there. Maybe I need the narrower. So you gotta feed this on here. It's working so far. I'm thinking with the size of this casing I should have my narrower tube on there though, but I think she's going alright. I got my lube. I'm all lubed up. I don't know what animal's intestine this is, but I am thankful. A pig? Well, I don't know. That looks kind of narrow to me. I'm thinking lamb. I'm not sure.
Cow?
That would be too small for a cow's intestine. If you make bigger sausage, you might use cow intestine, buddy. But I'm not thinking that's a normal-sized cow that I've ever seen, anyway. Well, that is one big old casing there. Holy Moses. Alright, I don't think I'm going to even have enough meat to stuff that one. This sausage is going to be pig and cow.
Pig and cow?
Yeah, and if we can catch one of those cats in the neighborhood, we'll put some of it in there too. Would you eat a cat?
No.
What if it was the neighbor's cat, not ours?
No.
The one that's always pissing on the doorstep. Would you eat that one?
No.
No? I would. Oh, I'd love to eat that one. The one that's always pissing on our doorstep, making it stink. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, so there is my